What's the stupidest thing you've heard a person say aloud in public?
My brother used to be a park ranger. One time a lady asked him how long it took for a deer to become a moose. He said about 7 years. Breastfeeding is unnatural. Girl in my year 11 health class.
Phones don't run on electricity, they run on batteries. Said in that condescending this is so obvious voice.
Pigs don't have blood. My co-worker trying to explain his belief that pigs don't have a heart, blood, or veins, which is why they're white meat.
On the bus full of high school students, she's half Asian, half Chinese.
Since when has anyone died from getting stabbed?
Whilst on Thailand I had someone say I don't like it, there are just too many Asians here.
Skyscraper window cleaners of Reddit, what is most bizarre thing you've ever seen on the job?
I'm not sure why, but while I was working on the 47th floor, the window washers had to open a window. It was like a wind tunnel, papers were blowing all over the place.
What cringe thing that you did in your lifetime keeps you up at night?
Asked my crush out, she said the what the fuck and ran away. Her friends nearby looked like they had witnessed a murder. I am still haunted by this. Edit, typo.
Lay about stupid things like how rich my parents were, places we'd traveled to, etc. I grew up dirt poor with struggling parents.
Hey Reddit, what are some company secrets you can reveal for a company you no longer work for?
Come to Walmart Deli after 7 to 8 p.m. We mark everything down. You're welcome.
Worked at McDonald's as a manager for 3 years. They really force you to prioritize the drive-thru more than the people that walk in because the drive-thru has a timer for every car.
Verizon retail employees, and probably call center sales reps, are actively encouraged to lie to you to close the sale. Glassdoor.com does remove job reviews and does let employers choose which ones get shown first.
Candyman here. We left chocolates out in display cases for months on end. When my friends came by to the store I told them to avoid it at all costs.
Ex-bullies of Reddit, what was your turning point?
Deleted. Kid I bullied finally punched me in the face. Edit, my name starts with J, no joke lol.
Deleted.
I just became older. I regret the things I did and have even apologized to a couple of people later in life.
I made a friend. They got exiled from their group for being nice to me, but they helped me change and we were best friends 5th grade to senior year.
Poor people of Reddit, what do rich people not understand?
How much work it requires to be broke all the time.
If you ever mention for the price of a cup of coffee a day, then you are already out of a lot of budgets.
When you are paycheck to paycheck, you are actually behind a couple of paychecks. Most that I've encountered can't understand that we cannot afford to go out to eat often because we live paycheck to paycheck.
How quickly everything can go south. It may not be that difficult to go from real wealth to poverty, but it's surprisingly easy to go from being comfortable to being poor. And it can happen very fast.
Dude, just ask your parents for it. I can't just ask for something. We're broke for a reason. If you want something, you work for it. Get a job.
Poverty, like wealth, is inheritable, and money is everything when you're halfway a month and you already in the red and eat only pasta and rice and beans for days.
If the Oompa Loompas had existed throughout history, what would be some of their Oompa Loompa songs for major historical events?
Oompa Loompa doopity doot. Dying dictator asks, et tu, brute? Oompa Loompa doopity danews. Caesar is dead, 6th Emperor Tyrannus.
Oompa Loompa doopity doo, Hitler's gassing millions of Jews.
Oompa Loompa doopity day. Everyone's dying of the Black Plague. Oompa Loompa, what should we do? Well, of course blame the Jews, a doopity doot.
I don't have a good one for this, but I just have to say that this is a very original question.
Gamers of Reddit, what is the best plot twist you've seen in a video game?
When that dickhead shot Ghost and me. Fucking Shepherd.